And from that point on, little by little, life began to change. And I went to the rehearsal and I met the gentleman. And from that point on, little by little, life began to change. That's when things really started to take hold for me. When I met them guys, you know, working with them, you know, they teaching me. So, you know, that's when things started to move a little bit. To my own horn, but I've been knowing it like all my life. When I was a little boy, my sister them used to talk about me with brooms in my hand, preaching and singing to my next door neighbors and stuff, you know. And they would say that the next door neighbors would be shouting and running all over the place. That has always been something that I've always did. I used to get back in the day, Daddy had the big records, and I would sing with the big records. I would act like I was on stage with the big records singing, you know, behind the mic, turning and moving, you know, doing what they were doing. You know, listening to Leo Daniels preaching, and I'll be like patterning him, you know. Of course, all of the great preachers, I would just patterning myself after them. That's something that has always been in me, you know. But once again, I just didn't have anybody to really bring it out of me. You know, I'd sing in the church choir, of course, grandmama shout, mama shout, you know. Everybody get to shouting in the church, you know, and people would prophesy and say, hey, man, you're going to be something great. But, you know, I was like, you mean locally great? That's, you know, and so that's the type of atmosphere that was around me. But when I met them guys, the Fairfield Four, that, hey, man, life took a turn. Man, the first thing I accomplished is becoming a better man. With them guys, working with them guys, man, we traveled the world far as, you know, Tokyo and Spain and London and just all around the world, man, dealing with everybody, you know. That's one thing that I loved about those guys. We dealt with everybody from Kirk Franklin to Dolly Parton to, you know, Johnny Cash to, you know, Vince Gill to Dottie's People to, you know, just it didn't make a difference what genre of music because we worked with everybody. And to me, that was one of the great things that I really liked about those guys. I mean, of course, we won a couple of Grammys. We won a Grammy off of Couldn't Hear Nobody Pray. Best Traditional Gospel Album Grammy. We won that. I mean, we won CMA with the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? You know, and things of that nature, Dove Awards. I mean, things of that nature. So, yeah, I mean, I learned a lot from those guys. Those are Grammys there. Right there, those are Grammys. You got another one over there. And then there's a CMA right underneath it, right underneath that Grammy right there. There's a CMA Award right there. That's the CMA. That's that Real Crystal Award. That's the Stella. That's one of the Stella Awards right there. James Cleveland Award right there. That's a CMT Award up top from over in Europe, I think. It's Fraternity in America right there. That's Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. As my lovely wife, that's the Citizen Award of the Year from the fraternity.